Hello and welcome back to my Spinning Diaries mini-series. It is very late on the 7th of December and that's a load of stuff shifting on my desk, if you can hear that. I am using a brand new microphone today. This is literally the first time I've used it, so if the sound is a bit weird I do apologise. This is sort of a test so I'm hoping it goes well. I'm sorry that this video has ended up being, well, I assume it will be a lot shorter than previous Spinning Diary videos, and this is the first time I've been on camera for this spin. When I started spinning this fibre I just wasn't feeling up to recording, so I thought, right, I'm going to give myself a break and just take pictures of the process. Hopefully you will have seen all of those before I started talking, and if not they'll be on the screen now. Yeah, but obviously I wanted to come on and just tell you about the finished yarn. So I have been spinning, it's here but I'm not going to show you just yet. I don't know how much of the rustling you can hear, sorry if it's a lot, I'm hoping it isn't. Also my hair is mad, but it's because it's late, I'm on my way to bed so just wanted to do this first. I have been spinning the October instalment of the Magical Worlds Fibre Club by Folk Yarn Studio. This colourway is called the Library and it is 100% Teeswater Grey wool. It's a breed I hadn't even heard of before, certainly not one I've spun before, and it has been an absolute joy to work with. It's so soft compared to other wools that I've worked with. I think probably the only other British wool other than merino that I've worked with that has been this soft would be Blueface Leicester. It's perhaps a bit softer, a bit smoother. Corriedale maybe is on a par, but this, it's soft and it's light and it's airy and it's just, I've loved working with it. There's not a huge amount to say about it really. I will show you it properly in a moment. I spun this one as just one long single and then chain plied it so that the colours would stripe instead of doing a fractal. It means my next one will be a fractal, but this one's just a solid stripe. And I've ended up with a lightweight DK yarn. It's 14 wraps per inch, thereabouts. And I've got 212 yards in 105 grams. So it's a really, really good length. And, one more note, I am going to show you it in the cake. Normally I show you it in a skein or a hank. But I need to use, don't need to, I want to start using this pretty much straight away. I have already finished crocheting with the September yarn that I spun, which would have been the video before this in the series. Oh, excuse me, just had to cough. Yeah, the blanket is completely caught up. I am moving straight on to using this yarn, so I didn't want to unwind it. Let me explain. After I've washed and set a yarn, the handspun yarn, to measure it and work out the yarn weight and the yardage, I essentially cake it up, and then most of the time I will then wind it back into a hank for storage or to sell depending on how I'm using it. So I didn't want to cake it and then put it back into a hank just to show you, and then put it back into a cake straight away to use it. It felt like a step too many, so I've just left it in the cake today, but you should have seen a picture of it before I wound it up. So that was the stage where it had been washed and set and had been hanging up to dry and it was still in the hank from that process. I just hadn't wound and rewound it. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, here's the yarn. It has made a really neat cake, really, really lovely. I hope you can see from there It's got a lovely squish to it. Yeah, so much squish. It feels really light. I know it's 100 grams, 105 grams, but it feels, even wound up like this, it doesn't feel really solid like cakes sometimes do. It's got a lot of air in it. I'm hoping that when I come to work with it, that's going to mean that it's still going to be really bouncy and airy and lofty, and oh, it's just lovely. It has got a slight rustic feel to it. It's not super smooth, but the softness makes up for that. And yeah, just everything about working with this has been, it's just been delightful. So there we go. There it is. It's really all I've got to say. I will very quickly, if I can unbury it from the chaos on my desk, show you the next instalment of fibre, because I'm going to start spinning it now, even though I should go to bed. I'm not going to. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I'm literally just going to show you the fibre. This is what I'm about to spin. How pretty is that? And that's it. Okay, I hope this has been at least reasonably enjoyable. I know it's been much shorter, much less interactive than usual, and I am sorry for that. It's just the way it is sometimes. Hopefully the next video will be back to business as usual. I'm going to start recording this, the first section of it now, because I'm, like I said, going to start spinning straight away. Excited. Yeah, I'll be back in a few weeks with the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care.